Once you have a printed image, a lens must be carefully applied in order to give your image its flip. We call this step lensing, and it is a challenging part of the lenticular sequence. This tutorial demonstrates one method of lensing. A lens is a plastic sheet containing many small ridges. These ridges, or lenticles, are what make the images appear to flip. Remember the LPI setting in the GetFlipped software? LPI is an acronym for lines per inch and refers to the number of lenticles on a lens. 60 LPI is the software's default setting. Make sure the LPI setting on your software matches the lenses you are using. On the lens, determine which is the lenticle side and which is the adhesive side. Lightly scratch the lens with your fingernail. The side with the lenticles feels rough and makes a sound. The adhesive side feels smooth. Next, you need to make sure the lenticles on the lens line up with the lines on your print. As you can see, a flip has horizontal lines. Here's a walk-by where you can see the vertical lines. Make sure that the lenticles on the lens you use run in the same direction as your print. Today we'll be working with a flip. Place a lens on top of the print. Move the lens side to side. If the image shifts in any way, the lens is correctly placed. When it's incorrectly placed, there's no effect as you can see here. Let's rotate it back to the correct position. The most important part of lensing is making sure the lens is lined up exactly with the lines on the print. This will give you a nice, crisp flip. That's what you're after. A poorly lensed photo will roll. Rolling is what we call it when two images bleed into each other. Rolling doesn't look clean and takes away from the animation. Using an align mark is the most accurate way to line up the lens precisely. The align mark is printed along the edge of your image by default at the bottom. When an image is properly lensed, the align mark stripe lines will appear as a solid black or white bar when you flip. It's important that the align mark is a solid black or white. Any gradient in the align mark means that it is not properly aligned. To stick the lens to the print, turn over the lens to the adhesive side. Peel the plastic from one corner to the other, approximately 1 inch down from the top. Next, flip the lens back over and place the bottom of the lens onto the print, holding it in place with your thumbs and making sure to leave the adhesive side lifted off of the print with your index fingers holding the sides of the lens. Nudge the lens slightly until the align mark is either white or black. Finally, to seal the lens to the print, lay the top edge of the lens so that the adhesive meets the print. Press firmly to bond the lens and print together. Gently lift the other side to peel the rest of the plastic backing from the lens adhesive. Seal the lens and print firmly together. The finished piece should flip cleanly and look like the preview image in the GetFlipped software. Lensing takes practice. Start with the techniques shown here, but don't be afraid to experiment and find the way that works best for you.